Blocking them is going to help you rise up. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Something amazing, something absolutely kind of synchronistic, but yet so profound is getting ready to happen for you in the month of December. My guides, my angels are telling me to let you guys know there is someone or something you've got to block them out of the way. They are causing a distraction. They're preventing you from growth. They're preventing you from abundance, from whatever it is that you've been working on. So let's take a look at the details as we go further into the month of December. In your general reading, we'll look at career, projects, love, family, and then I will pull extra cards for you at the end, of course. So Aries, I hope you guys are doing well. Now, we have the Eight of Swords, and this is the second card that has come out with the Eight of Swords, feeling like you don't know how to find your way through it. And I feel for a lot of you guys, you are listening to somebody that is not, they don't have your best interest at heart. They may be trying to help you grow your business or grow your finances, whatever it is. They don't know what they're doing, and they are blocking you from rising into what you are meant to have. So for some of you, it is definitely going to be a family member. We have the 10 of Cups, and then we know after the 10 of Cups comes the Ace of Cups. So there's something awesome actually getting ready to happen. Now, for some of you, it isn't even a person, it's you. It's your own sabotaging or self-sabotaging thoughts and feelings of what's going on in your life. So this blocking whatever is going on is really, really key. There's the Ace of Cups. That's what I mean. You've got abundance. You've got love, love of your job, love of your life, creating something that you are going to put all your energy and effort into. This may be growing what you already have, enhancing your relationships. For some of you, whatever it is, it's about self-love and self-growth. So no ego. And that ego, for some of you, that is what's holding you back, is your alter ego. Okay, it's your alter ego saying, you can't do that, you forgot this, you forgot that. Overthinking, overthinking, and it creates a negativity that will put us in a place of being stuck. Okay, this came out when I was calling on the guides and asking them, what is it Aries needs to know for the month of December? Now, if you remember in the 1120 video that I did for you, Mercury goes retrograde on December 13th, and we're kind of already in it, okay? The pre and the post go from the 25th of November all the way through the 20th of January. So right now we've got this energy coming in, and if you have heightened senses, you're already feeling it. Many of you are already seeing it in your electronics, in your vehicles, and other areas like finances, security, family, relationships. So let's pull a little bit of detail on here, and then we're going to look at your career, okay, and projects. But whatever's going on, you have the overall energy. This card is what came out. The World card. This is you starting a new chapter. This is a big chapter. This is a winner right here. This is somebody who has been through all of the things we associate as failure. We have hit this milestone, maybe went backwards, and now we're going back up. I have an Aries rising, so I could definitely relate to the message that's coming through as far as being blocked by people. You have a transformation here, an ending, an absolute ending. Whoever, whatever this is, it's really about you taking your own abilities and transmuting it. You're going to shift, you're going to change, and you're going to create exactly what you want. Some of you, this will be pairing up with a new company, a new person, but most of all, for each and every one of you, this is you. Your mind and your heart are in alignment. Okay, this is the mind, body, and soul all combined in one, and that's when we get this beautiful card of transforming into this new lifestyle, this new world. Now let's go deep on here and see what's going on as far as career, and projects, and then we'll look even further. So it is going to be rough. I'm telling you, this Mercury in retrograde is going to be a doozy for sure. It is going to really open people's eyes up on all levels. It doesn't matter who they are, even the toxic ones. They're probably going to be coming back in, and that may be exactly what this reading is about. Blocking them. But you must know who they are if this is a person, okay? Don't just, cut somebody off because you haven't talked to them in 3 years. You have to understand who you're blocking because you could be blocking the wrong person. So you are being guided when it comes to career and projects to use your intuition. You've got a wish being granted. Absolutely, something's getting ready to perk up. And I do see some of you, this is growth of your business. I do see a lot with Aries. I see, and I think it's Taurus, a lot of business stuff. Like a lot of you may be self-employed or thinking about becoming self-employed. Whether that's full-time or part-time is not relevant. It's the fact that you have taken that initiative, there you go, the initiative to take action. Now, this beautiful Fool card also represents you, and it's time for you to really align yourself. Take that leap of faith and start this new endeavor. It is going to be worth it, and it's going to lead you into the year of 2024. Whatever you're doing in the month of December, that is what you're going to start the year of 2024 with. That is the new cycle. Yes, it's a new year, but it's a new spiritual cycle as well. So the repetitive cycles we've been through, if we are stuck in that rut in the month of December, we're going to carry it right over into the next 1 year, 3 years, or 10 years. It depends on each individual person and where you're at in your journey. However, for you guys, what they're saying is, no, this is going to be really, really good. Okay, you got something really good on the way. Some of you, this is going to be a promotion, most definitely. Obviously it can be a new opportunity, but I see a new promotion, and it's going to be announced right around the time Mercury goes into retrograde. I see it like mid-month. You may already be aware of it, especially those of you in the teaching industry. If you have anything to do with teaching with children, or even adult teaching, it doesn't have to be just children. This is very much geared around that area. Trainer, consultant, if you are training people in any way, this is going to happen for you. There's a promotion within your organization. So that's very, very positive. Now let's take a look at family and friends, because I have a feeling this isn't necessarily a job or a project that's been put on hold for most of you. Some of you, of course, but I think it's family members that we're looking at. We have the Five of Cups, and we also have the Five of Wands. So there's some conflict going around when it comes to family. Somebody's been watching you from afar, or you've been watching them. I feel that in this reading, Aries, I feel they are watching you. They're watching you, and then they contact you right when you're doing really well. They contact you, and all of a sudden things kind of get either stuck, stand still, or even kind of trip backwards a little bit. Whoever this person is, they are not somebody you want to be around. They really bring on a lot of anxiety here, and they wear you out, and it's time for you to look at this situation from a different angle. It doesn't mean you have to let them go. It means that you need to use discretion when you interact with them, if you interact with them, and if you can avoid them while you are trying to push over, then do that, okay? And pay very close attention to what happens. One of my kids told me years ago, every time you talk to, it was a family member, every time you talk to so-and-so, all of a sudden everything falls apart. Even if you just like read the text message, things would just start unraveling. That's how amazing the energy is that we carry and we transmute to other people. So whoever this individual is, for some of you, it's a Taurus. I do see there is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. We have, of course, Aries, and we have Scorpio. Yeah, so there's not a ton of zodiac signs, and there's not a lot of people on the board. other signs, some of them got tons of people, very festive. Libra was one of those. Check out your Libra reading if it's in your chart or you're dealing with a Libra. Whatever's going on, it's really time for you to pull back your energy. And again, this may be your own self-sabotage. You might be watching other people around you, watching them grow their business, watching their lives change in a way that you want yours, and not aware, unconsciously, you're overthinking. And the overthinking is turning into this fear, anxiety, all of these negative things. Yet you have such a positive outcome for the month of December. You're being guided to pay very close attention to who's ever around you. All right. You got somebody around you that does not have your best interests at heart. For a lot of you, I do feel it's a family member. It can be a friend, and it can be your own romantic partner. But for most of you, I feel it's actually a family member. This is the month, the holiday season, where people do reach out. And we also have been divided for a long time, many of us, from our family. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. We have Virgo here. Somebody's planning and preparing. I feel there's a trip headed your way, or you're going to go see somebody, and there is a conversation that will be taking place. The conversation, as you plan to go do this visit, as you plan to share with each other, it's very important that you pay close attention to them. They're very, what they say is very interesting. You find it very interesting. You will listen. Even if you're busy, you'll find, as you're going along and you're on the phone and you're talking and you're doing your thing and you start slowing down, you start following their rhythm. You become locked into their energy. All right. They're very good at understanding energy. They know how to get into you. They know how to get into your head, and they know how to put a little bit of a blockage in your life. So you may have to look at this from a completely different angle. Now, as you plan and prepare and block them out, that's when the good stuff really comes in. Now, I'm going to pull a romance card, and then we're going to look at this from a romantic perspective as well. And then I'll pull some other cards for you guys. Stay optimistic about your love life. This could very well be your partner that we're talking about. Those of you in a relationship, you may actually be wondering what is going on with your partner, especially if they've been very withdrawn. Okay, they may be going through their spiritual awakening, their self-analytical journey. Who am I? Is this what I'm meant to do? Over the last 3 years, you and or them, most likely both of you, have been going through this journey. Okay, and you have done really well, Aries. You've done a great job. No matter what, even if you're still overthinking, even if you still have some of that self-sabotaging energy, this is that big moment for you to really push past, and the two of you will be able to plan this together. There's going to be a little igniting of passion back into your relationship, because as you rise up, you become more excited about life. You become more exciting, more fun to talk to, and it just carries over to them. It's like that energy just kind of flicks off onto them, and you're going to see them watching you. You're going to see them saying, whoa, who is this? Now, those of you who are single, stay optimistic about your love life. You have been so focused on everything else in your life. You may have put romantic love on the back burner. All right. Many people have. And 2024 is going to be a big year for love. Love is going to come from all over the place, even if it is business or a new adventure. What you love is going to be highlighted, what or who, in the year of 2024. But there is a lot of romance going to be happening all around you. And I do see there's a beautiful event going to take place. You probably have already heard of it. It looks like a convention. It's in a big hall. So this could be a big event, a big Christmas party, a work Christmas party, family, friends renting out a hall, or like a craft show, a Christmas pageant, something like that. It is in a big center, and that is where you're going to meet this person. So if you get invited to go to anything, I don't care if it's the ballet, go. go to this event, because this optimism is what's going to bring them in. They're going to absolutely fall in love with our Aries. You have the card of friendship, and friendship is a big deal, and it may very well be a friend that we're talking about. I understand a friend is in my life for a reason, okay? So when we're saying that somebody, you may need to block them, it's not necessarily that your friend is trying to wish harm on you. They probably don't even know they're a negative person. Like, they have no idea. They think they're doing everything, blah, blah, blah. Gossip is the number one biggest culprit of negativity. Being around people who gossip will affect us in our life just by listening to them going, okay. You just walk away from anybody who's gossiping. Karma is still at play. It hasn't ended. Karma is still, and next year it is going to be big. It is going to be huge, especially when we're talking about love, right? All right, let's pull one more card for you guys and see what your angels and guides want you to know. Victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. And remember, the whole thing is blocking them rises you up, and you've got Omega. This horse is risen up. That's where Aries is going in the month of December. Have an amazing month. Much love.